to sit up tall and sit in a way that is comfortable for you to sit today. Align the back of your skull with your sacrum. And then feel for lengthening out of your lower back. So your sit bones presses down. Use this to give you support. And then lengthen your lower ribs away from your waist. Lift your belly and lift your diaphragm. Chest will lift. And then let your shoulders soften away from your ears. Close your eyes and give yourself a moment as you notice how your body feels today. And if a particular area becomes apparent to you in terms of discomfort or pain, then breathe to that area. And as you breathe out, feeling for that release into that area. And now breathe into that area, feeling a healing energy to the area. Holding on to the breath. And exhale. And then breathe again. Breathe to the area you've chosen. And exhale. So taking a couple more breaths. As you go through your practice, keeping the focus very much on yourself, not allowing yourself to be distracted. Make sure the area that you're practicing in is safe and clear so that there's nothing likely to cause any accidents or damage to yourself. If you move to a pose and it's really painful or distressful or uncomfortable, then ease back so you're not pushing through to pain or hurting yourself. Change the cross of your legs to wrist stretches. So reach your right hand forward and take hold of the little finger on your right hand and then ease it back. Ease it down, ease it back. Breathe through the palm of your hand, spread fingers. And as you breathe out, arm is forward. And release. Taking hold of your ring finger. Press down into your right sit bone and breathe in, lift out of right side. Exhale, soften your right shoulder away from your ear. Release. Taking hold of your middle finger, and breathe to lift sternum. So feel your chest bones as it lifts up towards your chin. And exhale, spread each finger away from the other. Release. Taking hold of your index finger. Breathe in and lengthen your thumb away from your index finger. And as you breathe out, spread each finger away from the other. Release. Taking hold of your thumb. As you breathe in, lengthen your little finger away from your thumb. And exhale, arm is forward. Release. Change hands. Take hold of the little finger on your left hand and ease it back. Breathe into palm of hands, spread fingers. And exhale, heel of the hand is forward. Release. Taking hold of your ring finger. Round down into left sit bone. Breathe and lift out of left side. And as you exhale, soften your left shoulder away from your ear. And release. Taking hold of your middle finger. Breathe to the back of your heart. Feel your back ribs spread as you're opening up through shoulder blades. And exhale, glide your middle finger back. Release. Taking hold of your first finger. As you breathe in, glide your finger down. And exhale, lengthen your thumb away from index finger. And release. Taking hold of your thumb. As you breathe in, glide your thumb away from your little finger. And as you exhale, heel of the hand is forward. Release. Change the posture of your legs, wrist stretches. Wrist stretches stage 2. Bring your hands forward. Turn the palm of the hands away from you and be on your fingertips. Press back into sit bone and breathe in, lengthen out of lower back. Exhale, open the hands forward. Breathe in, lift and lengthen belly away from pelvis. And as you exhale, as the heel of the hands comes towards the floor, soften your shoulders away from your ears. And release. And ears on up. Wrist stretches stage 3. The hands are reaching out to the side, fingers are spreading. Breathe to the palm of hands. Hold the breath. One by one, bringing in your little finger, ring finger, middle finger, first finger. Squeeze the thumb on top. Exhale, stretch your knuckles away from you. And release. Reach your arms out, fingers pointing skywards, and breathe to the palm of hands. Hold the breath, bringing in your thumb, and then all fingers squeezes the thumb. Exhale, stretch your thumb side away from you. Release, open your hands, and breathe to the palm of hands. Hold the breath, then bring in your little finger, ring finger, middle finger, first finger, squeeze the thumb on top. Knuckles to the floor, exhale as you stretch the tops of your wrists out. Release, reach your arms out to the side and breathe to the palm of hands. Hold the breath, then bring in your thumb. Simultaneously squeeze all fingers to the thumb. As you exhale, stretching your thumb side away from you. And release. Relax your arms down by your side. So pranayama today is Kapalabhati breathing. We do this in the soles of your feet together into Baddha Konasana. Your toes then flex back towards your shins. Your hands are by your hips, and you're sitting up tall. Do one round of 100 pumps in Kapalabhati breathing. So here, breathe in. And sharp exhale through nose, moving belly. And then breathe in until you're full. At the top of the breath, hold the breath. Keep the spine lifted, keep the chest high, keep lengthening out of your lower back. Just feel the energy, the sensation of the breath as it moves around your body. Bring your hands forward of your shins and strong exhale through your mouth. Exhale completely. Tuck the chin into chest. Pull belly in. Your belly pulls all the way back towards your spine. You're lengthening your ribs away from waist. You're hollowing your belly out. And release, push floor away, breathe in as you come all the way on back up. Coming into a side bend, so seated side bend with one leg straight. Straighten your left leg. Tuck your right foot in so that the right heel is by the groin. And feel as if you're, that heel is really tucked in and you're moving your right thigh towards the right. Bring your left hand back by your left hip and then reach it back away from the hip. As you inhale, reach your right arm up, opening through right side ribs. And as you exhale, reach your right arm forward to the outside of your left foot. Now breathe in, breathe to lower back as you lengthen out of lower back. And as you breathe out, fold towards the outside of your left calf, left shin. As you breathe in, lengthen your belly away from pelvis. Feel as if you're pushing the floor away with your left hand as you fold to the left thigh, outside of thigh. Now breathe, as you breathe in, breathe to sternum. And exhale, fold, pull belly in. One more like this. As you're breathing in, you're lengthening out of lower back. You're lengthening belly away from pelvis. And exhale, fold. Inhale, release. Then it ease all the way on back up. From here, you can keep your right foot right where it is, or the option of bringing your right foot back so that the right heel is by your right glute. And move your thighs away from each other. Your right hand is now grabbing hold of your right ankle, or the hands are to the floor. Press down into left sit bones. Feel as if you're tractioning your left thigh forward away from hip. And then breathe in, reach your left arm up, open side ribs. Exhale, bring your left arm down to the inside of your left leg. Relax your left ear with left shoulder. As you breathe in, lift your belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, glide your right shoulder away from your ear. As you breathe, breathe to lower back. Feel you're lengthening your lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, relax your neck. Breathe to the right side of your neck. Feel as if you're lengthening your right ear away from your right shoulder. And exhale, glide your right shoulder back and away from your right ear. On the next breath, slide your right arm around the back, bring it all the way around towards your left thigh, hip, or clothing. And as you exhale, as you keep lifting out of your lower back, but glide your right shoulder away from right ear. Breathe to the upper side of your chest. And as you exhale, softening, you're reaching your right shoulder away from right ear. As you breathe in, feel as if you're lifting your left side ribs up. Lift them up so they support your heart. And exhale, both shoulders down. Chest opener. Inhale, release your right arm and reach your right arm straight up. And as you exhale, reaching your right arm back and away from your ear. Now breathe to sternum, filling heart with breath. And as you exhale, lengthen your right arm back. Arm overhead, breathe in, reach your right arm straight up towards the ceiling. Exhale, lengthen your arm forward over your hip. Inhale, lift your side ribs away from left hip. And exhale, you're lengthening. As you reach your right arm forward, glide your right sit bone back. Inhale, expand. Spread your wings, spread your lungs wide to armpits. And exhale, you're lengthening your right arm forward over right hip. Use your right arm breathing to pull your body up, and use your left hand to support your head and neck. And change. Straighten your right leg. Your left foot, you're tucking your left foot in so that your left heel is by the groin. And then press your foot against, so you feel that as you press your left foot against your right thigh, starts feeling the opening of your hips on your left side. Bring your right hand down to the floor behind, about 12 inches away from your right hip. Press into sit bones, breathe in, reaching your left arm up. And as you exhale, bring your arm down to the outside of your right leg. Now breathe, and as you breathe, lift belly away from your right thigh. And as you exhale, fold towards your right thigh. Balloon the breath into left side ribs. Feel as if you're moving ribs towards your left armpit. And exhale, fold, belly pulls in. Now spread your breath into back ribs. And as you exhale, as you fold, feel as if you're pushing the floor away with your right hand as you fold. Deep breath, expand your ribs wide to armpits. And exhale, fold. Inhale, release, and then ease all the way on back up. So option of keeping your left foot with the heel tucked in, or bringing the foot back so that the left heel is by your glutes. Feel as if you're moving your thighs away from each other. Left hand is grabbing hold of your left ankle, otherwise fingertips into the floor. Inhale, reach your right arm up, open side ribs. Breathe out, bring your hand down to the inside of right leg. Relax your right ear to right shoulder. You're not holding left ankle with left hand. Lift your left hand up, reach it back for neck release. And then breathe in, lift your side ribs away from your right hip. And as you breathe out, feel as if you're reaching sit bones back to floor. Inhale, lift belly away from pelvis, lift diaphragm, lift chest. And exhale, slightly soften your left shoulder away from left ear. Inhale, slide your left arm all the way around the back, tucking it onto right thigh, hip or clothing. Exhale, feel as if you're reaching your left elbow down towards left sit bone. Now breathe to sternum, filling your heart with breath. On exhale, glide your left shoulder back, squeeze shoulder blades towards each other. Chest opener. Inhale, release your left arm, reach your left arm straight up. Exhale, reach your left arm straight back. Breathe to the back of your heart. Feel this energy right between your shoulder blades. And exhale, sending that left arm away from your head. Arm overhead, breathe in, reach your left arm up towards the sky. Feel as if you're unlocking shoulders. On exhale, lengthen your left arm over left ear. Breathe in, lift your side ribs away from your right hip. And exhale, lengthening the arm forward. As you breathe, breathe through sternum and filling heart up with breath. And as you exhale, as you lengthen your left arm forward, pull your belly in and send your sit bones back. Inhale, release. Use your left arm to pull your body up. Right hand supports your head and neck. And then release. Coming down into your abdominal sequence, starting with elbow to knee. Today we do elbow to knee and elbow to knee with sit bone squeeze. So I'm talking through those as we go. Your back is creaky. You can fold your mat so you have a little bit more support into the lower back, or place a towel or blanket under your lower back. If your back is creaky, the soles of your feet are on the floor. Hands are clasped behind your head and neck. Otherwise, you're lifting your feet up off the floor. The knees are bent. The knees are aligned with your hips. Your heels are just below your knees. Everyone, press your lower back to floor. Inhale, lift your head, shoulder blades up. Hold the breath. Exhale, curl tailbone up and reach your elbows to your left knee. Reach your right leg forward. Spread the toes. Relax your right hip. Send your right thigh forward away from hip. Now pull belly in. Pull your belly all the way down to floor. Inhale, head to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath. Press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up and reach your elbows to your right knee and reach your left leg forward. Relax your left hip. Send your left thigh forward. Spread the toes. Pull belly in. Inhale, head to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Your elbows are to left knee and reach your right leg forward. Now lift your chest. Reach your elbows up. Send your right leg forward. Pull belly in. Inhale, head to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath. Press the top rim of the sacrum down. Exhale, curl tailbone up and reach your elbows to your right knee and reach your left leg forward. Relax your left hip. Curl tailbone up. Reach your left thigh forward. Reach your elbows up. Reach them up. Reach them back. Pull belly in. Inhale, head to center. Bend the knees. Hold the breath. Press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up and reach your elbows to your left knee and reach your right leg forward. Relax your right hip. Curl tailbone up. Lengthen your right leg forward. Lift your chest. Reach your elbows up. Pull belly in. Inhale, head to center. Bend the knees. Hold the breath and press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach your elbows to right knee and reach your left leg forward. Relax your left hip. Curl tailbone up. Lengthen your left leg forward. Keep the chest lifted. So lift your chest. Reach your elbows up. Pull belly in. Inhale. Head to center. Bend the knees. Hold the breath. Press lower back to floor. Exhale. Curl tailbone up. Reach your elbows to your left knee and reach your right leg forward. Place your right hand onto the right sit bone for sit bone squeeze. Now, as you curl tailbone up, squeeze your sit bone towards the tailbone. Send your right leg forward. Reach your left elbow up. Pull belly in. Inhale, head to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and place your hands behind your head. Press your lower back down. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach your elbows to your right knee and reach your left leg forward. Left hands onto left sit bone. Curl tailbone up. Squeeze left sit bone to tailbone. Lengthen your left leg forward. Reach your right elbow up. Pull belly in. Inhale, head to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath. Press your lower back down, hands behind your head and neck. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Your elbows are to left knee and reach your right leg forward. Place your right hand onto right sit bone. Curl tailbone up. Squeeze sit bone to tailbone. Lengthen your right leg forward. Keep the chest lifted as you reach your left elbow up. Pull belly in. Inhale, head to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath. Press your lower back to floor. Hands behind your head. Exhale, curl tailbone up and reach your elbows to left knee. To right knee, reach your left leg forward. Place your left hand onto left sit bone. Curl tailbone up. Squeeze left sit bone to tailbone. Reach your left leg forward. Reach your right elbow up. Pull belly in. Inhale, head to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath. Place your hands behind your head and neck. Exhale, release. Lower head and shoulders down and place the soles of your feet to the floor. And give yourself a moment to let go from that last pose and feeling the energy that moves through your body, directing it to your spot. Your next pose is gate opener. So grab hold of your roll, place the roll between your thighs, and your hands are clasped behind your head and neck. You can do this pose with the soles of your feet onto the floor, with your knees bent, or straightening your legs out and up towards the ceiling. That's hands behind head and neck. Everyone, press your lower back to floor. And breathe into lower back, spreading ribs to floor. Hold the breath, squeeze the roll, and reach your legs straight up towards the ceiling. Exhale, lift your head and shoulder blades up, away from floor. Now squeeze the roll and reach your legs up as you reach your elbows up. Pull belly in. Inhale, place your left hand onto the roll and straddle your legs out towards the side. Exhale, curl pubic bone up to the roll and press your left hand down. Lengthen your legs out to the side. Reach your right elbow to the ceiling. Pull belly in. Inhale, draw your legs together. Place your hands behind your head and neck. Lower head and shoulders to the floor. Hold the breath. Squeeze the roll and reach your legs straight up. Exhale, lift your head and shoulder blades up, away from the floor. Squeeze the roll and then send, reach your legs up, spread the toes, pull belly in. Inhale, place your right hand onto the roll and straddle your legs out towards the side. Reach out, spread the toes. Exhale, curl tailbone up and press your hands down onto the roll. Lengthen your legs out. Reach your right elbow, left elbow up. Pull lower belly in. Inhale, legs together. Hands behind your head and neck. Lower head and shoulders to floor. Hold the breath. Squeeze the roll. Reach your legs straight up. Exhale, lift your head and shoulder blades up, away from the floor. Squeeze, roll. Send your legs straight up. Pull belly in. Inhale, place your left hand onto the roll and straddle your legs. This time, reach out with your heels. Exhale, curl pubic bone up to the roll and press your hands down onto the roll. Reach out, lengthen legs out, reach your right elbow up. Pull lower belly in. Inhale, legs together, hands behind your head and neck, lower head and shoulders to floor. Hold the breath, squeeze the roll, and then reach your legs up. Reach out with your heels. Exhale, lift your head and shoulder blades up, away from the floor. Squeeze, roll, squeeze sit bone, lengthen your legs up, pull belly in. Inhale, bring your right hand onto the roll and straddle your legs out to the side. Exhale, curl pubic bone up to the roll and press your right hand down. Lift your chest. Reach your left elbow up as you lengthen legs to the side. Pull belly in. Inhale, legs together. Hands behind your head and neck. Lower head and shoulders to floor. Exhale, release. Bend the knees and place the soles of your feet to the floor. And then from here, grab hold of your block for a bridge with the block. So have your block within touching distance. You lie down on the block, on the floor, bring your heels back so the heels are aligned up with your sit bones or they are aligned with your hips. Use your fingertips, brush your heels with your fingertips and let your arms relax by your side. The block is within touching distance. Keep that relaxed, keep the shoulders down, away from your ears. And then breathe in, lengthen belly away from pelvis, side ribs away from hips. Moving chest to chin. Press your feet to floor, exhale, tilt pelvis, lifting pelvis up, away from the floor. As you breathe, breathe to lower back, feel your lengthening lower ribs away from waist. On exhale, lift up, push the floor away as you lift. Now breathe in and spread your ribs wide to armpits. Exhale, lift up. Feel your inner thighs if they're squeezing toward each other as you lift. Grabbing hold of your block. Press your feet to floor. Breathe in, lengthen lower ribs away from sacrum. Exhale, tilt pelvis, place a block under your sacrum, keeping the block away from your spinal column. Arms relaxed by your side. Press your right foot to floor. Breathe in, lift your left foot up, draw your left knee towards your chest. And exhale, lengthening your left leg straight up towards the sky. Breathe to left hip, feel for moving left thigh away from pelvis. And exhale, reaching up with that left foot. Right foot presses to floor, breathe in deeply, keep lengthening belly away from pelvis. On exhale, sending that left leg straight up towards the ceiling. On the next breath, as you breathe in, bend your left knee, draw your left knee towards your chest. And as you breathe out, hook your left foot over your right thigh. You're reaching out with your heels. You can place your left hand onto the thigh and traction your left thigh away from you. So anchor, right foot presses the floor. Breathing, glide your ribs away from right hip. Move belly away from pelvis. Move your chest to chin. And as you exhale, as you tilt pelvis, feel for sending your left thigh away from left hip. Breathe into lower back, lengthening out of lower back. And as you exhale, feel for sending both thighs away from you. One more like this, deep breath. Feel your ribs as they open wide. And exhale, keep sending your thighs away. Feel for this opening into lower back, into hips, into pelvis. Press your right foot to floor, breathe in. Bend your left knee and draw your left knee towards your chest. Exhale, place your left foot to the floor. Left heel is aligned with sit bone or hip distance apart. Press your left foot to floor, breathe in, lift your right leg up and draw your right knee towards your chest. And as you breathe out, reaching your right leg out and up towards the sky. Breathe into right hip, feel for moving right thigh bone away from pelvis. And as you exhale, sending that right leg straight up. Now feel this right from sacrum. And as you breathe in, lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. On exhale, reach. Keep sending your right leg up. On the next breath, as you breathe in, bend your right knee, draw your right knee towards your chest. And as you breathe out, hook your right foot over your left thigh. Reach your heels away from you. You can place your right hand onto right thigh. And then breathe in, lengthen belly away from pelvis. And as you exhale, gently glide your right thigh away from hip. Try to keep your hips parallel, so not leaning to one side or the other. Breathe into lower back, feel you're lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And exhale, moving both thighs away from hips. One more like this, deep breath. Spread your ribs as you move chest to chin. And exhale, release. Bend your right knee. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, place your right foot to floor. Both feet anchored to floor. As you breathe in, telescoping ribs, moving belly away from pelvis, chest to chin. Press your feet to floor, and as you exhale, tilt pelvis, lift up, move the block. And then breathe in deeply. And exhale, tilt pelvis, lower your upper back to floor. Tilt pelvis, lower mid back to floor. Tilt pelvis as you lower all the way on down to the floor. Your next pose is lying down, back traction with Uddiyana. So you have the option here of doing this pose with the feet onto the floor, just as they are, with your hands pressing against your thighs. So option 1 is your lying down, hands onto thighs by hip crease. You breathe in, and then you would exhale. Chin tucks in, your belly pulls back. So you pull your belly all the way in, moving your thighs away from you. You're hollowing your belly out. So that would be option 1, or option 2 is to bring the soles of your feet together, hands are pressing against your thighs, moving thighs away. Again, you would breathe in. And then exhale. Chin is tucking in. You suck your belly all the way in. You're pushing your thighs away from you. So you're opening into lower back, into hips, into pelvis. Keep hollowing your belly out. Okay. So choose whichever of those you want to do today. And we do this 3 times, 3 rounds. Hands onto the tops of thighs by hips. Everyone, take a really deep breath, spreading ribs, spreading the lower back, filling yourself up with breath. And then full exhale. Exhale completely. Tuck the chin to chest, suck your belly in, pull it all the way in. So spread diaphragm, press, hands against the thighs, eyes against the hands. Keep hollowing your belly out. Relax and breathe. Deep breath. Feeling the breath into your body, feeling this into your spot. And exhale. Exhale until empty. Tuck the chin in, suck your belly in. So suck it in, suck it up. Feel your ribs as they open, the diaphragm spreads. Sit bones are lengthening away as you press your hands against the thighs and thighs against the hands. And release. Last one like this. Breathe in deeply. Exhale completely. Exhale until empty. Tuck the chin to chest, suck. Suck your belly in. Spread ribs, spread diaphragm, and feel you're hollowing your belly out. Roll to right side. Keep the neck relaxed. Bring your left hand to floor by chest. Breathe in. On exhale, push the floor away as you come all the way on. Come onto your knees. Bring your hands onto the shoulders. Your knees are directly under your hips. From here, your body's in a thin straight line. Lift your left leg up and then reach it straight back. Try to have the heel not up or down, so the heel is aligned with your sit bone. Then lift your right hand up and then reach it forward. Body's in a straight line. So from here, take a deep breath. And as you exhale, reach your left heel back, reach your right hand forward. And then breathe in. And as you exhale, reach your left heel. Reach right back into left heel as you reach forward with your right fingertips. And breathe in. And exhale, lengthen your left leg back as you reach your right hand forward. On the next breath, as you breathe in, draw your left knee towards your chest and your right elbow to left knee and curl up. And as you breathe out, extend your arm and leg away from each other. Breathe in, draw your elbow, left knee, right elbow, curl up. And as you breathe out, reach your arm and leg away. As you breathe in, elbow to knee, curling up. And as you breathe out, extended arm and leg away from each other. Place your right hand to the floor and place your left knee down. Other side, lift your right leg up and then reach it straight back. Reach out with your heels, toes affixed towards the floor. Lift your left hand up and then reach it forward. Body's in a straight line. From here, take a deep breath. And as you breathe out, reach back in towards the right heel as you reach your left fingertips forward. And then breathe into hips, into pelvis. And as you breathe out, lengthen arm and leg away from each other. One more like this, deep breath. And as you breathe out, extend your arm and leg away. On the next breath, draw your right knee toward the chest, left elbow to right knee, curl up. As you breathe out, extend your arm and leg away. As you breathe in, elbow to knee, curl up. And exhale, extend arm and leg away. One more, breathe in and curl up. And as you breathe out, extend your arm and leg away from each other. Place your left hand to the floor, place your right knee down. Reach your sit bones back towards your heels and take a breath in child's pose. Feel for breathing into lower back, spreading ribs. And as you breathe out, reach your sit bones back towards your heels. As you breathe, feel you're moving belly away from pelvis. And exhale, lengthen back. As you breathe in, spread your ribs wide towards your armpits. Feel for pushing the floor away on exhale as you lengthen back. Breathe to sternum, filling heart with breath. And exhale, lengthen back. Inhale, release, and ease all the way on up. Your next pose is dolphin. So we'll do dolphin with your hands on, everyone's hands onto the biceps to measure, your elbows to the floor, under the shoulders. Your hands are forward, spreading the fingers or clasping your hands. So we'll all do this dolphin together. We're aiming for about 5 breaths.
Relax your neck, relax the shoulders. So now breathe into upper back, lift, spread back, and curl toes under. Exhale, lift your knees off the floor, then push the floor away as you reach back. You can clasp the hands or the palm of the hands are flat, forearms are parallel. As you breathe in, feel for lengthening your top ribs away from shoulders. And exhale, reach your sit bones back. As you breathe in, you're lengthening belly away from pelvis. And exhale, reach back. The back of the calf reaches to the back wall. Breathe in, broaden the upper back with your breath. And as you exhale, send the tops of your thighs back. Sit bones reaches back. Inhale, lengthen lower ribs away from sacrum. Exhale, reach your heels towards the floor. Deep breath, spread your ribs wide to armpits. And exhale, as you reach your heels down, feel as if your ankles, calves are squeezing towards each other. Inhale, release, bend the knees and come all the way on down to the floor.
Your next pose is dolphin strut. So in your dolphin strut, you're measuring up in the same way. Your hands, elbows to the floor, you're reaching your hands forward. You breathe into upper back, you lift, you spread the back and curl toes under. On exhale, lift the knees off the floor. So the demonstration is here. If you're working with strut, you're stepping your right leg forward about 3 to 4 inches. Your feet, they're hip distance apart. So step your feet a little bit wider apart. And then reach your right hand back, grab hold of your heel, the ankle, the calf, wherever you can. Breathe into right hip. And as you exhale, reach your right heel towards the floor. Feel your side ribs open. So that's where you're going with your strut. You do that for 3 to 4 breaths on one side and then change and do 3 to 4 breaths on the other side. That's not your pose today. Then do dolphin with your hands clasped, your elbows tucked in. Or do bird wing. You're doing bird wing instead of the dolphin, do bird wing and do 10 breaths, 10 times. So measure up and hands down, neck and shoulders relaxed. Breathe in, lift, spread back, curl toes under. Exhale, lift your knees off the floor, push the floor away as you reach back. If you're coming into the strut, step your feet so they're hip distance apart, and then step your right foot forward about 3 to 4 inches. Reach your right hand back, take hold of the heel, the ankle, or the calf. As you breathe in, glide, breathe into your right hip. And as you exhale, reach the top of your right thigh back, reach your right heel to floor. As you breathe in, spread your ribs. And as you exhale, push the floor away with your left arm as you reach your sit bones back. Breathe in, lengthen belly away from pelvis. Exhale, reach your right heel towards the floor, grab the shoulders. Breathe into sternum. And as you exhale, push back, heels to floor. One more like this, breathe in. And exhale, release. If you're in strut, bend the knees, come down and change for the other side. Now breathe in and exhale, lift up. Reach back into heels. Step your left foot forward about 3 to 4 inches. Your feet are hip distance apart. Reach your left hand back, grab hold of the heel, the ankle or calf. Breathe in, lengthen side ribs away from left hip. Exhale, reach your left heel to floor. Inhale, expand your ribs wide to armpits. And as you exhale, push the floor away with your right arm. Breathe to sternum, deep breath.
And as you exhale, as you reach your left heel to floor, feel as if you're moving belly away from left thigh. Deep breath. And exhale, reach both heels to floor, chest to thighs and knees. Inhale, release. Place your left hand back to the floor, bend your knees and come all the way on down. And then come up to stand for your next sequence of poses. Standing Uddiyana with back traction. Your hands are onto your thighs, your feet about hip distance and maybe about a little bit wider than hip distance. And from here, you're doing standing Uddiyana. So hands are onto the thighs, you breathe in, and then you exhale. Chin tucks in. Suck your belly all the way in. You press your hands to the thighs and the sit bones presses down. Lengthening belly, keep opening into lower back. We'll do 3 of those. So breathe in. And then full exhale. Suck the chin in, suck your belly in. So suck it in, suck it up. Press your hands against the thighs. Your sit bones lengthens to floor. And release. 2 more. Breathe in. And exhale. Suck the chin in, suck the belly in. Suck it in, suck it up. Feel your chest opens, side ribs are open, the sit bones are pressing down. Keep lengthening out of lower back. 1 more like this. Breathe in. And exhale. Suck the chin in. Suck the belly in. Suck it in. And release. Bring your feet a little bit wider. Your feet about 2.5, maybe 3 feet away from each other. Clasp your hands behind your back. As you press your feet to floor, breathe in, lift sternum. And as you breathe out, fold forward. Relax your neck, and then breathe in, lengthen the belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, fold forward. Lift your arms up, reach your arms over the shoulders. As you press your feet to floor, breathe in, feel as if you're lengthening belly forward away from pelvis. And as you exhale, fold, reach your arms over the shoulders, reach your shoulders away from your ears. Keep the neck relaxed. And breathe to your lower back, lengthening out of lower back. Feel for pushing floor away, exhale as you fold. 1 more like this, deep breath. And exhale, fold, pull belly in. Bring your hands onto sacrum, press your feet to floor. As you breathe in, keep the neck relaxed, push the floor away with your feet as you curl up. Coming all the way up. Sit bones touch down to floor as you lift chest. And then relax your arms. Relax your arms and then the arms out to side. From here, pressing into your right leg. Breathe in, reach your right arm down towards the outside of the shin, or if you have access to the floor. That does not work for you and you have the block, you can place that right hand to the block. Then as you breathe in, lengthen out of right side. And as you breathe out, reach your left arm out and up. As you breathe, feel as if you're lengthening your ribs away from your right hip. And as you exhale, lengthen up, reaching your left arm up to sky. And then breathe in, keep lifting ribs away from right hip. And as you exhale, lengthening your left arm over left ear. Left foot anchors the floor, breathe in, balloon the breath into left ribs. And as you exhale, lengthening the arm over your ear. Now breathe in as you breathe, lift belly, lift diaphragm, lift chest. And exhale, feel you're lengthening the arm over. Use your left arm, breathe in to pull your body up. And right hand supports your head and neck. Arms out to side. Press your left foot to floor. And as you breathe in, lengthen. Bring your left arm down towards the outside of your left leg. And the right arm is reaching up. Breathe in, feel for moving belly away from right thigh. And as you exhale, lift your chest as you reach your right arm up. Now breathe into lower back, lengthening out of lower back. And as you exhale, wrapping your right shoulder as you reach your right arm over right ear. Feel this right from pelvic bowl. Breathe in, lifting belly away from pelvis. Push the floor away with your right foot as you reach in your right arm over right ear. Use your right arm, breathe in to pull your body up. Use your left hand to support your head and neck. And then heel, toe your feet together and stand at the front of your mat. Coming into a salutations, but we're moving straight into B series today. So if your knees are tweaking, you need those, then use your mat or towel to pad your knees. Standing at the front of your mat. Exhale, hands together by chest, going a bit fast. And then chair pose, bend the knees. As you breathe in, sweep your arms out and up towards the sky. Lift your chest. Now reach your sit bones back, belly's pulling in, sit bones reaches the floor. Press your feet to floor, breathe in, lengthen belly away from pelvis. Exhale, fold forward, hands to the floor. As you breathe in, lengthen belly away from pelvis, chest away from shins. And as you breathe out, step back for plank. Reach back into heels. Your hands under the shoulders. Your heels are reaching away from you. Now bend the knees. And as you exhale, lower down. Keeping your elbows tucked in all the way on down. Shoulders are last to come down. Bring your hands forward about 8 inches for cobra, low cobra. As you inhale, lengthen. Draw your chest and reach forward. Now lengthen your legs back. Tuck your sit bones to heels. And exhale, release. Lower down. Bring your hands under the shoulders. Breathe to lower back curl. Toes under. Exhale, press it back. Downward facing dog. Push floor away in downward dog. Lunge with your back toes curled under. Inhale. Step your left foot forward between the hands. The toes of your right foot there curled under. Bring your hands onto your left thigh. And then feel for traction in your left thigh forward. If that's a difficult reach, then you can place your hands to the floor. If you have a block, you can have the hands onto a block. And if you're going further, reaching your arms out and up towards the sky. As you inhale, lengthen, push the floor away as you lengthen up. And as you exhale, go in a little deeper, reach back into that right heel. Deep breath, lift belly, diaphragm, chest. And as you exhale, go deeper. On the next breath, as you breathe in, rise up, arms to the sky. And as you exhale, arms out towards the side. Push the floor away, breathe in, arms up. And exhale, reaching arms out, reach back into that right heel. One more, breathe in, arms up. And exhale, taking it a little deeper. Place your hands to the floor and place your right knee down. Twisting lunge. Bring your left foot back about 2 to 3 inches, creating a right angle with front foot and back. Inhale, reach your right arm up, opening side ribs. As you breathe out, bring your right elbow over your left thigh knee. Make a fist with right hand, left arm is on top. Relax your right ear to right shoulder. As you breathe in, glide your ribs away from right hip. And as you exhale, twist to the left. Breathe in, lengthen belly away from pelvis. Push the floor away with your left foot on exhale, twisting to left.
Now feel both feet presses to floor. Press into that right shin. Breathe into lower back. And as you exhale, as you twist towards the left, relax your right shoulder away from your ear. One more like this, deep breath. And exhale, release. Pigeon, bring your hands down either side of your front foot. Reach back towards your right heel and then ease your left foot towards the right edge of the mat. Hands are under the shoulders. Curl the toes under of your right foot and the right heel. Right knee is off the floor. Now breathe in. As you breathe in, lift and lengthen belly away from pelvis. And as you exhale, you're folding forward. Keep reaching your right heel back. Sit bones are lengthening to the heels. As you breathe in, lift and lengthen belly forward away from pelvis. Move chest forward. And as you exhale, as your belly pulls in, reach your right heel back, glide your left side forward. Inhale, spread your breath to side ribs. And exhale, reach back. Sit bones touch to right heel is reaching back. Inhale, release. Walk your hands back so the hands are under the shoulders. Curl the toes under of your right foot, step your left foot back for plank. Stay here in plank. Your hands are under the shoulders. You're reaching your heels away from your bodies in a straight line. Now from here, inhale and exhale, lower down. Keep the elbows tucked in as you lower down. All the way down, bring your hands forward about 4 inches ahead of the shoulder. And then breathe into cobra. Draw your chest and ribs forward. Now lengthen your legs back. Exhale, release, lower down, hands under the shoulders, breathe to lower back, curl toes under, and exhale, lengthen back, downward facing dog, push floor away. Other side, breathe in, step your right foot forward between the hands for lunge with your back toes curled under. Keep the hands on the floor, or bring your hands onto your right thigh, traction in your right thigh forward. And if you're going further, reaching your arms out and up towards the sky. Press into both feet, and as you breathe in, telescoping ribs up. And as you exhale, as you go a little deeper, feel as if you're sending your left heel back, right thighs forward. And then breathe in, lift sternum. And exhale, go in a little deeper. On the next breath, your arms reach up. And exhale, pushing the floor away. And then breathe and push the floor away as you rise up. And exhale as you go a little deeper. One more. Breathe in as you rise up. And exhale, release. Hands to the floor. Place your left knee to the floor. Ease your right foot back slightly for twisting lunge. Press into left shin. Breathe in. Reach your left arm up. And as you breathe out, left elbow is over your right thigh knee. Make a fist with your left hand. Right hand is on top. Press into your left shin. Breathe in. Glide your ribs away from your left hip. And exhale, twist to the right. Right foot presses to floor. Breathe to lower back as you open lower back with breath. Exhale, twist towards the right. Push the floor away with your right foot. Now breathe to heart. Deep breath, filling heart with breath. And exhale, twist. Push the floor away with your right foot. Breathe to your spot. And exhale, feel for that release. And release. Pigeon. So reach back into your left heel. Ease your right foot towards the left edge of the mat. Hands down under the shoulders. Send your left leg right back and then curl the toes under of your left foot. Lift your left knee off the floor. As you breathe, lift and lengthen belly forward. And as you breathe out, fold forward. Spread your breath into back ribs.
And as you exhale, as you fold, reach your left heel away from you. That knee is off the floor. If that's stronger than you want it to be, place your left knee to the floor. As you breathe in, feel the moving belly, diaphragm, and chest forward. And exhale, reach back towards your left heel, left sit bones reaches back. Deep breath, spread your ribs wide to armpits. And exhale, pull belly in, sit bones reaches back. Inhale, release. Walk your hands back so the hands are under the shoulders. Curl the toes under of your left foot. Step back for plank. Hands are under the shoulders, spread the fingers. Your heels are reaching straight down. Now from here, take a deep breath, spreading ribs, spread the energy through your body. Push the floor away, exhale. As you lower down, keep the elbows tucked in. Stay here and then breathe in. And as you exhale, push the floor away as you lift up, staying in plank. Reach your heels away from you. Breathe in, spread the ribs. And exhale, lower down. Reach your heels away from your feel for tucking elbows in. And then all the way down to the floor. Bring your hands under the shoulders, curl the toes under, and breathe to lower back. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog, pushing the floor away in downward dog. Feel for reaching your sit bones away from you. Triangle, inhale, step your left foot forward between the hands. So your feet, they're about 3 feet away from each other. Your arms are reaching out towards the side. Your right foot is squared to the short edge of the mat. Your front heel is aligned with the arc of the back foot. Press into your left leg. And as you breathe in, you're lengthening your left arm down towards the floor. Your right arm is reaching up towards the sky. As you breathe in, glide your ribs away from your left ribs, away from left hip. And exhale, extend as you reach. You're moving. Feel the triangles that you're created. Look at those triangles. And then breathe in, lengthen ribs away from left hip. And as you exhale, as your left arm reaches down, your right arm reaches up. You're going further, ring coming into the bind, you're sliding your right arm around the back, sucking it onto your left thigh by hip. And as you press into your left leg, breathing, glide your ribs away from left hip. And as you exhale, feel as if you're gliding your right shoulder away from your ear. Press your right foot to floor. And then breathe in, lengthen side ribs, belly, diaphragm away from right hip. And as you exhale, glide your right hip back as you tuck your left sit bone under. One more like this. Breathe to sternum. And exhale, both shoulders down. From here, bend your left knee. Place your left hand to the floor about 6 inches towards the left, about 12 inches further forward. And then breathe in as you ease forward for half moon. Again, you can have a block, so you can have your left hand onto a block. Reach your right leg back. Reach back into right heel. You're going further. Reach your right arm out and up towards the sky. Press into left leg. And as you breathe and feel as if you're straightening that leg. Push the floor away with left leg. And as you breathe out, reach your right leg back. Breathe in, move belly away from pelvis. Exhale, reach your right arm up. You're going further, quarter moon. Bend your right knee. Reach your right hand back. Grab hold of the ankle. And then breathe in, lengthen belly away from left thigh. And as you exhale, sending your right thigh away from you. Deep breath. And exhale, send that thigh back a little bit more. Inhale, release. Bring your hands to the floor. Step your right leg back. From here, interlock. You're coming in, you're sliding your left arm under your left thigh and bind it with the right arm around the back. If that is not for you today, your left hand is to the floor and or on a block, and you're reaching your right arm out and up towards the sky. So press into left leg, breathe in, lengthen ribs away from left hip. And as you breathe out, roll your chest open towards the right. Breathe to lower back, lengthening out of lower back. Push the floor away with your left foot on exhale. Now breathe in and move belly away from pelvis. Exhale, both shoulders away from your ears. Inhale, release. Bring your hands to the floor, step back for plank. Reach back to heels and exhale, lower down, keeping your elbows tucked in. Inhale, cobra. Move your chest and ribs forward, lengthening your legs back. And exhale, press it back, downward facing dog. Feel for pushing floor away in downward dog. Triangle, breathe in, step your right foot forward between the hands. So your left foot is square to the short edge of the mat. Your right heels aligned with the arc of the back foot. Arms are reaching out to side. Press into both legs. And as you breathe in, telescoping ribs up. And as you exhale, feel as if you're lengthening your arms away from you. Press your right foot to floor. And as you breathe in, reaching your right arm down towards the floor as you reach your left arm up. That right hand can be on the floor, the ankle, the calf, or shin. Or you can have a block. Feel for creating space between the top of the right thigh and hip. So breathe in, feel as if you're moving belly away from right thigh. And as you exhale, reach your left arm up, shoulders are aligned. If you want to go further, bind, sliding your left arm around the back, tucking it onto right thigh. And then breathe in, glide your ribs away from right hip. And as you exhale, glide your left shoulder away from your ear. Relax your right ear to right shoulder. Breathe to the left side of your neck. And as you exhale, tuck your right sit bone under. Press your left foot to floor. And then breathe in, glide belly down from chest away from thigh and hip. And as you exhale, send your sit bones back. One more like this, deep breath. On exhale, shoulders back. Coming into the half moon, bend your right knee. Place your right hand to the floor, 12 inches forward, 6 inches towards the right. And as you breathe in, ease forward. The weight is in your right foot. Lift your left leg up and then reach it back. Reach out for the heels. You can have that right hand onto a block. So now breathe in. As you breathe in, press down into right leg. Lengthen away from right hip. And as you exhale, reach back. You can go further, reaching your left arm to sky. If that is difficult for you today, then do a lunge instead. Now breathe in. As you breathe, keep gliding away from your right thigh. And exhale, send your left arm up to sky. You're going further, quarter moon, bend your left knee. Take hold of the left foot with your left hand. Now as you breathe in, glide belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, reach your left thigh away from you. Deep breath, inhale. Keep feeling for lengthening out of lower back. And as you exhale, sending your left thigh back. Inhale, release. Bring your hands to the floor and step your left leg back. Setting up for interlock. You're coming into warrior two stance. And your right arm slides under your right thigh. Left arm is around the back behind the hands. That's not accessible for you today.
you can have your right hand onto a block. And then breathe in, feel as if you're gliding ribs away from right hip. And as you exhale, roll your chest open towards the left. Relax your right ear with right shoulder. Breathe in, lengthen ribs away from sacrum. And exhale, reach your sit bones back. Breathe to heart, deep breath, filling heart with breath. And exhale, both shoulders away from your ears. Inhale, release. Bring your hands down either side of your front foot and step it back for plank. Reach back to heels. Exhale, lower down, keeping elbows tucked in. Cobra, inhale. Draw chest and ribs forward, lengthening legs back. And as you breathe out, press it back, downward facing dog. Pushing floor away in downward dog. Extended twisting warrior. Inhale, step your left foot forward by your left hand. Right foot towards the right edge of the mat. Your right hand comes to the outside of your left foot. And your left hand is either onto hip or you're reaching your left arm up to sky. Press into left leg, breathe in, and lengthen ribs away from the right hip. And exhale, opening up towards the left. Breathe to lower back as you're lengthening out of lower back. Push the floor away on exhale as you reach in your left fingertips to sky. Press into your left foot and then breathe and move belly away from pelvis. Push the floor away with your right hand as your left arm reaches to the sky. Inhale, release. Bring your hands down and place your right knee to the floor. Your pose now is lounge lunge. So your right hand is reaching forward. Is your left foot towards the left edge of the mat. Reach your right leg back as far away from you as you can so you feel the opening into the top of your right thigh. Left hand tractions your thigh away from you. Breathe in, glide ribs forward away from your right hip. Press your left foot to floor, exhale, twisting towards the left. As you breathe, lengthening out of lower back. And as you exhale, opening out, drawing chest closer towards your right thigh. Now breathe in as you breathe. Keep feeling as if you're gliding side ribs away from left hip. And exhale, lengthen. Send your right leg back as you bring sternum closer towards your left thigh. One more like this, deep breath. And exhale as you come in a little deeper. Inhale, release, pigeon, twisting pigeon towards your left thigh. So your left foot comes towards the right edge of the mat. The right leg is reaching straight back. Feel as if you're reaching straight back by the edge of the mat. Left hand is by left hip. Reach the hand away. As you press back into your right leg, breathe in. Reach your right arm is up. And exhale, reach your arm over. So your side muscles, intercostal muscles are open. As you breathe, glide your ribs away from your left hip. Exhale, lengthen your left leg straight back. Reach back to left big toe. Now balloon the breath into side ribs. Feel your ribs as they open towards your armpits. And as you exhale, feel as if you're pushing the floor away with both hands. Sit bones touch the heels. Breathe to sternum. Draw chest forward. Lengthen side ribs away from left hip. And exhale, pull belly in. Inhale, release. Walk your hands back so the hands are under the shoulders. Curl the toes under of your right foot. Right knees off the floor. Step your left leg back for plank. Reach back to heels. Exhale, lower down. Keep elbows tucked in. Bring your hands forward about 8 inches ahead of the shoulder. Press the tops of your feet to floor. And then breathe in, move your chest and ribs forward. Keep moving belly away from pelvis. Keep lengthening ribs away from sacrum. Reach your elbows back to hips. Soften the shoulders away from your ears. And exhale, release, lower down. Readjust, hands under the shoulders. Breathe to lower back, curl toes under. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Lengthen through the spine. As you reach your sit bones up, reach your heels back. Extended twisting warrior. Breathe in. Step your right foot forward by your right hand. Left hand towards your left foot towards the left edge of the mat. Left hand to the outside of your right foot. Right hand is reaching up towards the ceiling, or right hand is onto sacrum or right hip. Press your left foot to floor. Breathe in. Lengthen ribs forward away from left hip. Push the floor away with your right foot as you're twisting towards the right. Now breathe to sternum, deep breath as you feel heart with breath. And exhale, push the floor away with your right foot. Reach your right arm to sky. Inhale, glide your left ribs away from left hip. As you exhale, as you push the floor away with your left arm, reaching right arm up. Spread your breath into back ribs. And as you breathe out, reach your sit bones back. Inhale, release. Bring your hands to the floor and place your left knee to the floor. Setting up for lounge. Lunge, bring your left hand forward about 12 inches ahead of the shoulder. Straighten left leg, reach it all the way back as far away from you as you can. Use your right hand to track your right thigh forward. Breathe in, glide ribs away from left hip. Press your right foot to the floor, twisting towards the right. Now breathe in, feel this right down from sacrum as you're lengthening out of lower back. Feel your side muscles, intercostal muscles open. And as you exhale, arc your side ribs, left side ribs to inside of right leg. Press your right foot to floor and then breathe in, glide belly away from right thigh. And as you exhale, feel as if you're opening the side ribs as you move your sternum closer towards right foot. As you breathe, breathe to sternum, filling your heart up with breath. And exhale, lengthening your left leg back. Inhale, release. Pigeon is your right foot towards the left edge of the mat. Send your left leg straight back. Lengthen back as much as you can. Right hand by right hip, and then reach the hand out towards the right. Press back into left leg. Breathe in. You're lengthening your left arm up, opening side ribs. And as you breathe out, bring your hands down to the outside of your right thigh. Now breathe in, glide your ribs away from left hip. And exhale, folding towards the right. Activate your feet. As you breathe in, glide right ribs forward away from right hip. Exhale, send your left leg back, reach straight back into left big toe. Left hip is coming towards the floor. Breathe in, breathe right from pelvic bowl, lengthening belly away from pelvis. And as you exhale, fold towards the right, send your left leg back. One more like this, deep breath. Spread your ribs out towards your armpits. And exhale, fold. Inhale, release. And ease all the way on back to center. Curl the toes under of your left foot. Reach back into left heel, left knees off the floor. Step your right leg back for plank. Reach back to heels. Feel as if you're pushing away. Exhale, lower down. Keep elbows in. Hands forward for cobra, low cobra. Hands about 12 inches forward. Now breathe in and traction, belly forward. Now lengthening your legs back. Keep lengthening out of lower back. Softening the shoulders away from your ears. And exhale, release, lower down. Readjust, hands under the shoulders, breathe to lower back, curl toes under. Exhale, press it back, downward facing dog. Push floor away in downward facing dog. On the next breath, bend the knees, step or hop your legs between the hands. And come down into a seated position. From here, straighten your right leg. Bring your left foot over so the left foot is flat to the floor. Bring your right hand around and you're hugging your left thigh towards the chest and your left arm is reaching back. That left hand can be on the floor, or if your wall is close enough, it just gives you a little bit more a sweeter opening. Press into left sit bone, and as you breathe in, lift out of left side. And as you breathe out, twist to the left, reach your right foot forward, spread the toes. Now breathe in, lift sternum. And exhale, keep the spine long as you twist to the left. Feel this right from coccyx. As you breathe in, sit bones presses down, but gently lengthen up. Feel as if you've been lengthened right up towards the ceiling. And as you exhale, twist into the left. One more like this, deep breath. And exhale, twist. And inhale, release. And change. Your left foot is reaching forward, spread the toes. Right foot is over the left, right foot is flat to the floor. Left hand comes around, hugs your right thigh towards the chest. Your right arm is reaching back either to the floor, onto a block. And if you're close enough to the wall, you can have that hand onto the wall. Press into right sit bone as you breathe in, lift out of right side. Press your right foot to floor, breathe out, twist to the right. Reach your left foot forward, activate your feet, spread the toes. Now breathe to sternum and lift chest. And exhale, twist to the right. Keep the chin aligned with chest. Now feel this from coccyx. As you inhale, you're lengthening out of lower back. Reach your left foot forward, twist to the right. One more like this, deep breath. And exhale, twist. Inhale, release. Straighten your right leg. Coming into half knee pass. So your left foot is coming over, your left heel is moving towards your right hip. Your hands are forward. They're either forward onto the floor, onto the calf, the ankle, or the foot. Keep the neck relaxed. Now breathe in as you breathe, lift belly away from pelvis, lift sternum. And exhale, fold, pull belly in. Let your breath into back ribs. And exhale, fold. As you breathe, you're lifting, lengthening belly up. And exhale, fold. Connect your breath with your spot. And as you exhale, fold, pull belly in. Inhale, release, and change. Straighten your left leg. Bring your right foot over the left, the right heel is coming towards your left hip. Your sit bones are pressing down, you're lifting belly, diaphragm, lift chest. And as you exhale, fold. You may be able to take hold of the ball of the foot, the ankle, the calf, or hands to the floor. Keep the neck relaxed. And then breathe in. As you breathe, move belly back away from pelvic bowl. And as you breathe out, fold forward, bellies in. Sit bones presses the floor. Feel this from coccyx as you lengthen out of lower back. And exhale, fold. Spread your breath towards your armpits. And exhale, pull belly in as you fold. Now breathe to your spot. And exhale. Inhale, release. The ease all the way up. And lie down on your backs. Shavasana. So the soles of your feet may be on the floor. You can bring the soles of your feet together so the knees are out towards the side, or straighten your legs. If you do straighten your legs, bring your feet a little bit wider on the mat. Let your arms relax down away from your ears. Allow yourself to relax as much as you can, lying down into Shavasana. So as you lie here now, give yourself time. Give yourself time to notice what is going on for you. Make any adjustments that you need so that you feel yourself completely relaxed as you melt down into the floor, into the mat. Relaxing completely. So connect with your spot and feeling the energy that is moving through you right now. Breathe to your area. And as you breathe out, feel for that release as you let go. On your next breath, begin to move your body, stretch out in a way that feels good to you. Giving yourself time, noticing what you feel, and then be responsive as you stretch. And on your next breath, bend your knees and move your knees forward towards your chin. Hug your knees close. Allow your body to move side to side, forward and back. So feel you're releasing into lower and mid back, upper back. And then roll to your left side or cross your ankles and roll forward and back until you come all the way up. You roll to your left side, bring your right hand to the floor by your chest, and then breathe in. Push the floor away on exhale as you come all the way up. Left hand supports your head and neck. Bring your hands together so the thumbs are lightly touching sternum. Notice how you feel. Congratulate yourself for your practice. And thank all of you for allowing me to guide. So finishing with a deep breath. And exhale. Namaste. Thanks, everyone.